Good morning. There was this very old story about a little girl who once went to a mango orchard, and her eyes caught a glimpse of a fat yellow mango hanging from a tree, ripe, beautiful, and ready to be picked. She wanted it so badly. So she approached the farmer and said, "How much do I have to pay for that ripe mango?" The farmer smiled and said, "That big, ripe one? That's 15 pesos, sweetheart." The girl looked at the coins in her hand and replied, "But I only have 5 pesos. The farmer pointed to a smaller green mango and said, "Well, for 5 pesos, you can have that one unripe green mango hanging from the tree." And the girl thought for a moment, and then she smiled, and then handed the 5 pesos to the farmer. "Okay, I'll take it, but, do not pick it yet. I will come back for it 3 weeks later. Let it ripe on the tree." She may have walked away with a small green mango in mind, but she walked away with something bigger: hope. She saw not just an unripe green mango, but what it could become. And shouldn't that be our attitude too, especially when we look at people? In today's gospel, Jesus calls his 12 apostles and sends them out proclaiming the good news. If you look closely at these apostles, it's really surprising because they did not have impressive credentials at all. Peter was impulsive and would deny Jesus 3 times. Matthew was a tax collector, despised by his fellow Jews. James and John were ambitious, angling for seats of power. Simon the Zealot belonged to a radical nationalist group, something like a modern-day extremist or terrorist. And Judas, well, you know the ending of Judas. Not exactly the dream team. If you were building a movement to change the world, would you choose them to become part of your team? But here's the thing, Jesus did choose them. Why? Because Jesus doesn't just look at what we are. He sees what we can become. He saw Peter not as the one who denied him, but as the rock on which he would build his church. He saw Matthew not as a corrupt tax collector, but as an evangelist. He saw potential where others saw failures. It's a powerful reminder. Our past does not define us. Our mission does. God does not wait for us to be perfect before He sends us. He calls us as we are, and then transforms us along the way. So today, as we reflect on this gospel, maybe we can ask ourselves, do I judge others by their present smallness or past, or do I give them time to grow? Do I focus on my own flaws and shortcomings, or do I believe that God can still do great things through me? Let us be like that little girl in the mango orchard, willing to invest in the green mango, confident in its future. Because with patience, faith, and the eyes of Christ, we can learn to see greatness where others see nothing at all. Amen.